And this morning, the House of Representatives and Senators will meet for opening day of the 2023 legislative session. KITV4's Chloe Markley joins us live from the state capitol. Chloe, you've been speaking with state representatives and senators all morning long to learn their goals and plans for this session. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Leah. Well, right now I'm here with Senator Lynn DeCoite, who represents Hawaii's 7th District. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Chloe. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so maybe start off, talk to me about the issues you're seeing in your district right now.
So, of course, major issues of just basic emergency services, medical services to and from the islands of Maui, Honolulu, challenges of just having flights available. And if cancellations occur, it's how do you then rebook it? You have to book out 90 days, and then you have hotel reservations that you're also being charged for. Those are some of the challenges that we're dealing with.
So that's one of your biggest priority?
One of many priorities, aside from having responsible tourism, job creations, where one job can get you to still live here in Hawaii.
And then a big issue we're seeing is affordable housing, and we were kind of speaking before. Tell us about the root of this issue.
So, of course, affordable housing needs to also be addressed with what is the components around affordable housing. As we transition into renewable energies, it's the costs that are driving up others that cannot afford the transition of solar, of other types of electric vehicles, that now forces you to be paying high costs on the offsets. Those are challenges that our residents are dealing with, and it's trying to address how do we help them in the process to afford to live here in Hawaii.
And then also we were talking before about some tourism issues. How will you be addressing that this session?
So on the tourism side of it, I want to also look at making sure we have responsible tourism as we try to educate our visitors. I'd like to educate them through the film industry, while we can talk about our culture, while we can teach people about who and what we are and what we do in Hawaii. I think this would help us address some of the challenges within tourism, because I think the education piece is really important. So when people come to Hawaii, they also have a welcoming experience, as well as respecting our visitors in the areas that they go and visit, because we don't want them to walk out of here having a bad taste in their mouth, that we were being harassed in the process, but being more welcome. And it starts with having respect of where they're coming and the places that they want to visit.
And then also the importance of respect for the land as well, right?
Definitely.
Okay, any other priorities you want to touch on?
Just the fact that, we have a lot of challenges. We have funding. We have surplus here of funding that I hope that surplus is going to be used to address a lot of our priorities, in agriculture and growing food here in Hawaii, and having the resources available, making sure lands that sit within DLNR are transferred back to the Department of Ag under Act 90, so we can grow more food and feed people instead of waiting on imports, because we've had challenges on just imports of food just to the neighbor island distributions because of bad seas and trying to dock into some of the ports on the neighboring islands.
Well, thank you so much for all the information, Senator. And remember that the session is starting today at 10 a.m. and the whole community is invited to attend. But for now, reporting live, Chloe Markley, KITV4 Island News.